Howdy, 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 and welcome back to SciTrek, your sci-fi TV and movie channel. And welcome back to Creatures and Cryptids. We've got our second ever episode of Creatures and Cryptids today to talk about episode 4 and to watch episode 4 of season 2 of Monarch. Melvin, my friend, how are you doing, good sir?
I'm doing good. Feeling a lot better from a few days ago, so that's good.
Good.
I'm glad that the confusion is now over with the release timing.
6 p.m. Thursday Pacific Standard Time. 2 a.m.
1:01 a.m.
That's right.
You have to wait for the 1 minute past the hour for it to be dropped.
Touche.
But, yep, we now know. Yeah, the confusion was that there were different times during a search, because we kept searching for the correct time, and some were saying 2 a.m., some were saying 8 a.m. Regarding for the UK, and then there was like 6 p.m., 9 p.m., and midnight for the US, which is insane. So now the confusion's over with. Yeah,
because it says it drops on Fridays, but then it says, well, I mean, and then that naturally brings a thought. Mm-hmm. Well, is it Friday at midnight or Friday like at 6 p.m. whenever it says it's going to drop? Because it was saying 6 p.m. as well. Thursday 6 p.m. but Friday's the technical drop. It's a funky thing.
Yeah.
At the same time as Alan Lichtman, Professor Emeritus of U.S. History from American University in Washington, D.C. Wow. I don't know if I said that too fast or not. I didn't have much time to process the information. But cool. You did say you had a favorite political podcast that happens every Thursday, and the confliction is here. Well, if you have joined us, Monk, I'm glad to have you here. I think we're all glad to have you here, and it's going to be a good time. He's a really smart guy. That's fun. One of my mentor, essentially that moved me out here. If you remember Chambers, that we've done a few streams with, and he's been on a couple debates and so on and so forth. His son just moved to Washington, D.C. for college, and it's a cool spot. I've only been once, but I like some D.C. It's not a place I want to spend too much time with or in because of, politicians. But it's a really pretty city. It's well kept. It's a cool spot.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's 6:05. I think notifications are out and about. Do we have the episode pulled up here?
I do. I am 5 seconds into it. But for this one, I am not using my clock because the issues we were having last time was actually because I was using Streamlabs, the OBS, and it was causing a bit of issues.
And we could, if we want to, we can make the decision right now. If the clock is necessary, I can put myself out and bring a separate camera in and use a clock. So if y'all think a clock is necessary, chat, y'all let us know right here, right now. We got you.
Personally, I don't think it's necessary. I mean, if we start at, say, a minute on, into specifically on a minute in the live stream, I think it'd be easy to get the time synced up, to be honest.
Yes, agreed.
I don't know what the gods think for me tonight, but they seem to be leaving me alone. So let's see. We'll see what happens.
Well, the Egyptian gods are cats. They will command the stream to do as they see fit. It's inevitability. Inevitability of it is, and
they're not ashamed. They're not afraid to show their butts either. So, yeah.
Oh no, cats are. I was trying to.
That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right.
I was trying to censor myself with a dolphin. We did download some extra noises after the last stream. It was pretty fun.
Cool.
More dolphins, more better. But anyway, 8 minutes into this thing right now, I'd say at the 10-minute mark, let's press play. I'm 7 seconds into this thing. You said your pause at 5.
Yeah. I'm going to put it forward.
Pause and
unpause. I'm at 7 now. I'm at 7 seconds now.
So, okay, everybody get to 7 seconds in 10 minutes of this stream. we will hit play. All right.
Yeah.
Do I need to bring this up in a comment somehow? I typed 8 seconds the second after I said 7. Oops. Cool. Yes, sir. See you in a little bit, Monk. But yeah, we'll put this up there. Pause at 7 seconds, and 1 minute from now, we shall press play at the 10-minute mark.
For sure.
My finger waits.
As it should, make it a lot easier for people to follow.
Yes. The anticipation is here. My fingers just waiting. Waiting for play. Do you have anything?
I won't have ads, so that's good.
I don't think I have ads. I'm gonna be. I completely forgot.
I think you solved that issue last week, didn't you? For the,
I think so. Episode. We're gonna find out shortly. I either did or didn't. But like it was. I can't remember exactly right now, but it was either giving me a couple issues and I was able to get through them, or giving me a couple issues and I wasn't able to get through them. I just don't remember it. So, luck of the draw in 3, 2, 1, play. Shit.
Previously on Monarch, Legacy of Monsters.
I got 2 F1 ads in a row. I skipped the ads as fast as possible.
Well, that was good. I thought we solved the ad issue last time.
I thought so too. I guess I didn't. Oops. Oopsie daisy.
Yeah.
We seem to be good.
What do you think people will think when they find out that I released a new Titan into the world? Well, technically, it's not a new Titan; it's an old one. We have a history.
It's been around for a while.
Mm-hmm.
While the recap is going, I may kill 2 birds and get stoned, my favorite saying, of course, and set up a second thumbnail for today, just so we have options for folks to choose from.
Yep.
So who doesn't like a couple cool options?
The letter. Yes, we got to find out what's going on with the letter.
The letter?
What
do you mean? Which one?
Well, the recap's just finished. We're getting into the credits now, so ads really screw with it.
Yeah, now I'm just confused.
But we'll get into that into more detail tomorrow, I believe. No, yeah,
Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, the letter that she wrote. Duh. I was like, what letter are you talking about? I got you. It just took me a second. I looked down to do this thumbnail right at the wrong.
Yeah. Oh, I see. So it looks like that since he got the letter, he's been on his own. Interesting.
So he just left?
It's weird.
After?
That's what I'm getting. I mean, it's jumping through the time. So, I mean, it just jumped from the 60s to the 70s, I think. Yep, now it's jumping again to 2015. Weird.
Well, poor kid. other Randa, a kid Randa, you know?
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, literally the opening credits are opening sequences started now.
That's kind of great. Okay, yeah, I'm right. I'm about 2 seconds behind. I'm going to. Oh, I can't do anything. Excuse me, while I skip the intro act. Okay.
I do quite like the theme as well. It's simple, very Godzilla-esque, but
it's not like some cool special theme that's gonna like give something away or really give.
It's no Pacific Rim theme. It's no Pacific Rim theme.
No, but it's solid. It is really good. Do you like our alternate thumbnail?
Oh, nice.
I do prefer. Yeah, Keiko's in both.
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard not to go for a little Kurt Russell sometimes. Love me some Kirsten Clemens there.
Yeah.
I am.
It's like if you notice in the credits where they go for in the pot playing the character of Lee Shaw, it actually fades from Wyatt to Kurt,
which is cool.
The only one that's different.
That is a cool, honestly, like effect to have happen.
Yeah. Well, this looks like it might not go well.
Do you know what song has popped up on my just algorithm, I guess, to be listened to a few times in the last few days? I guess the last week.
What?
I'll give you one guess.
I don't know. I don't listen to music that often.
Godzilla. Of course. And have I played it every time it has recommended it? Yes. That would be a yes. Yeah, these dudes are about to get eaten.
Yeah. Seems that way.
Yeah, the Titans don't have to be giant. They can just be big bugs. Or they could be giant. Like, oh yeah, they're dead.
Oh, there's Titan X. Yeah, wherever they are, Titan X is not far.
None of their alert systems got that before. It was legitimately under them, and the Titans are all on the beach.
Well, no, they were too busy calling out to stop the people surfing to get them to go to shore. They were they were distracted by
paying
them.
Attention to. Okay.
Titan
but
X
still, they don't have like an audible alert. You would think they would have like a ding, 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 or something. You know, like
if you have a ship that has a sonar like that one does, you would always have a man, you'd always have a person manning the sonar, keeping an eye on it. The problem is they were all distracted by the people surfing, but they didn't actually look at the sonar and see that Titan X was actually underneath them the whole time.
Yeah, but you're not going to send somebody like, I don't know. That's a little convenient, if I'm being honest.
That and the fact I think they were also distracted by all the bugs coming out of the sand and killing those people.
Well, that'll do it too. Yeah, that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the sonar should have gotten Titan X a while back, you would hope.
Oh, it probably did, unless it was laying on the bottom.
Oh. Well, that thing seems like it's swimming. I'm just thinking about the day of shooting this. All right, Anna, let's go to the beach.
Well, they're not
on the beach for a few minutes and then just walk in the water.
Are there not sharks in San Francisco Bay?
There are.
Gee, not when there's titans around.
Touche. Yeah, they're feisty sharks too. They're a bunch of bull sharks, if I remember correctly. I can Google real quick.
Sub-sonar scan.
Hey, who needs sonar when you can go underwater and open your eyes? Okay. There's leopard sharks, the most common. There's the broad-nosed Savingale, brown smoothhound, soupfin shark, and spiny dogfish as well.
God, there are so many.
And the great whites typically stay outside of the Golden Gate.
I doubt that they will always stay outside.
Yeah. Baby gray white might do some wandering. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
We haven't really seen him do anything, but I do think Cliff Curtis is a good add as an actor to this show.
Mm-hmm.
Is my volume on my microphone all right? Like, it's not picking up anything or anything?
Well, it seems okay.
Cool. Just double checking because I turned it up a little bit.
So basically, his role is the volcanologist that goes around saying that volcanoes going to erupt.
Yep.
The scapegoat, in other words.
Pensacola. Fun place.
See, look, he even Shaw just said they're all fugitive.
Like, but now she's working for Apex. There's no way Apex does not have all their info. I mean, we know Apex is all their info. The baby aspirin. Well,
it's funny because I thought Titan X was already there. They're saying that might be in San Francisco for about 20 hours or 24 hours or something like that. And
like,
wasn't that beach like just down from where Kate was?
I mean, to the reference point of a Titan, even if it is 10, 20 miles down the beach, is that 10 minutes or 5 or 2 minutes? Like,
exactly. I mean, Apex is screwing up by tracking it in where it has been, not where it is.
Yeah.
From the looks of it, that's what it looks like. That's why I'm thinking. That's why I said about him being a scapegoat, because I thought to myself, well, Titan X is already there.
Yeah, I mean, at this point,
right?
It doesn't make a whole bunch of sense.
Yeah. I don't see it taking the better part of a day for Titan X to cross the Atlantic or Pacific, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you would really, really hope not. I mean, I guess you would hope it would be that case, but it's not realistic, I guess.
I suppose for the plot, I guess. But she saved the kids off the bus, didn't she?
He's alive.
She's still got sand in her hair.
That is a good detail, though. I like that attention to detail.
Yeah. Sand all over her clothes as well. And her skin. Nice.
Good continuity.
Mm.
For the money Apple spending on shows.
I know I've said this from the first episode, but she is so much better in this season than she was last season.
So much better.
It's unbelievable how different. I mean, you'd have to go back and watch season 1 to see what we're talking about if you haven't. But it's crazy how different she is.
So I did just Google it. It says each episode's about $10 to $15 million. So either on par, under, or exceeding, just depending on the episode, last year's.
It's still, one episode is more expensive than Godzilla -1.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we said that from the start. But it sounds like the budget's only gone up.
Kurt Russell being fake drunk is always fun. What's going on? You're not gonna just punch an old man like that. Come on. That was a bit elaborate for just grabbing a backpack.
Yeah.
They're like, we have budget and money to spend. How do we make this?
What the? Was that supposed to be some sort of tracking device or something? That was huge. It was bigger than a phone. I was literally stitching it up again.
Yeah, that was a bit of that's a little much. Get out of Dodge as fast as you can.
In a world of Titans, do you think an actual Navy would really make a difference?
That's what Tim just said. He said the only thing that's going to happen to the Pacific Fleet is it's going to end up at the bottom of the ocean. And he's got a great point.
And I'm pretty sure that the entire Pacific Fleet is not at dock. You don't keep an entire fleet out, in dock.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
What a dumbass. Discovery is defense. No, it's not. Discovery is knowing when to run. Be careful, you might get banned.
Yeah, I understand the thought process, but how realistic is it when you have, I don't know, Titans to go up against? Like, it's a lot.
Yeah. The whole reason I'm saying it, a fleet wouldn't really make. We might as well not have a fleet, is because the problems between countries would be insignificant. to having monsters like Godzilla around.
Yeah.
You make too much of a noise, you attack another country and then, wake up a titan in that country. And the monsterverse expands around the globe. It's not just Godzilla and Titan X and Kong, is it? There's dozens of titans.
Yeah, it really would put everything into perspective pretty quickly for a global scale.
Be almost as effective as an alien invasion. Talk about unify the people.
So you're saying we need titans?
Well, we need at least titans or aliens to invade. That's what we need. Humans are tribal by nature. We will join up to fight a threat if it meant all of us.
Project Hail Mary's out. You gotta go see it. It's kind of the human species coming together for a one cause. Survival. And also a lot of Ryan Gosling, which is always a great man.
That's not suspicious, is it? Just a person wearing a hat, dark clothes, running down the street, holding a bright red electric pruner.
Wonder what he's up to.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. I mean, she's literally started working for Apex and she can't get past the gate.
Yeah.
I suppose it's right. I mean, it might be the first time she's used a card.
Well, remember, she set that up on purpose.
I don't know if it was on purpose. It could have been, but I think more likely it's something that happens.
He did. That was pretty much. He did say, "Whose badge is that?"
Sure. That's watching you? Oh, I must be pulling it up on the screen, so he's looking at a camera. Yeah. They're too lazy to turn their heads nowadays, aren't they? So they'll just type it up and have the camera facing her.
Camera 3, look this way. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to just sit here and steal all of your data and everything that you were suspicious of.
Oh, I see. What is that supposed to be? I mean, what cables on a car are accessible from underneath?
I was sneezing. I didn't. I couldn't see.
Literally, he was under the car. He came out and he was carrying some cables that he'd cut.
Oh yeah. And there's definitely not wires in a nice fancy house like this.
No, it was definitely the car. Strange.
Scan. Yeah. Grab your laptop closer and don't be suspicious, please.
Radiation leak at a tech company?
Yeah, what kind of tech are they making? Is this Nuka-Cola? What's happening?
I'm pretty sure that's what Apex Industries is, isn't it? It's a tech company.
Yeah,
right?
Well, it's a cybernetics and I think warfare company.
So yeah, tech company.
Yeah.
So if they had anything radioactive, it wouldn't be in an office block. It'd be somewhere in a facility in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the desert or something.
Nah, it'd be on floor 3.
Maybe. You might be right.
Well, of course, floor 3 is where nothing bad happens.
Well, we all know that the bad guys are always dumb anyway.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Movies would not happen if that was the case a good chunk of the time. See, this part of the plan a little bit more elaborate and cool than the bathroom backpack heist.
I'm sorry, but this is very much Jurassic World type stuff now.
Very, very much.
What are they going to do? Auction them off now? Clone them and splice their genes together? I suppose bioweapons. It's Wayland Industries now. It's not Apex, it's Wayland. It's Wayland-Yutani.
Yeah. It's essentially just Jurassic Park meets essences of Alien Predator. And toss in a big old sprinkle of Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
While she's the hacker, at least she is good about putting herself in harm's way. Like, she's very willing to put herself in, like, it's not, well, I'm going to just sit behind the computer and 4 blocks down the road and perfect safeness.
Well, this just goes to show how they're portraying the bad guys as being stupid. A well-known hacker who happens to be related to someone high up in the company starts working for your company. As soon as she enters the building, you're not going to have security check. She's a known hacker on promotion, by the way. So, on probation, yeah.
Yeah, probably, yeah. And the second an alarm goes off, within 30 minutes of her entering the building is all you need. You should have enough automated systems to let yourself and your employees and clients and company be aware of that.
Yeah. I thought she might be the sister of one of the high ups, but that doesn't mean that security is not going to be keeping an eye on them.
Yeah.
Especially with the coincidence. She enters the building, 30 minutes later, alarms go off, radiation leak. But we have a known hacker that just happens to be on probation in the building right now. Did you check her bag for a laptop? Nope. Dumbass.
Yeah.
Isn't there a thing? It's you'd think there'd be a thing like there is in real life. If you're convicted of a cybercrime or of hacking, you're not allowed anywhere near a computer of any kind.
I think that is a thing, though.
Yeah. And I think that happens with probation as well, doesn't it?
I believe so.
So,
isn't
hacking a federal crime?
I believe so. Because it's fraud, and fraud counts as I guess it depends on who you're defrauding, but can be charged as a federal crime in the U.S., I believe.
Yeah.
I do not give legal advice, of course, but
No, of course not.
I believe. I think that sounds about right.
Do you really think the Navy's going to blow this thing up?
Yeah, of course. The Navy and their entire fleet of Sea Dolphins. It's going to be perfect. Laser Dolphins are going to save the day. Or is that season 3? Sorry, watch out.
Maybe. Well, I think in season 3, that's when we get the mutated sea bass with laser beams attached to their head.
Yeah, of course. That is the only logical explanation.
Yeah. Actually,
the lobster in the bottom of this shirt is going to have claws that shoot lasers out of them instead. That's what's going to happen. Uh-oh, not working.
That's what I mean. It's a cybernetic research facility. Why would they have a radiation leak? It doesn't make any sense. It literally is what they just said. It's a cybernetic, they literally said it.
Yep, y'all got moments left.
Yeah, like, what? You mean my sister was here? Was it sister or mother? Sister, isn't it?
I think she's like her aunt or cousin or something like that. May's not doing anything.
See? Yeah. I'm sorry, but even the good guys are being portrayed as bad guys, as stupid here, because at this point you'd be like, we've got to get out, got to report, got to get out. Got no choice.
Everybody's being stupid. How are what is it about a bunch of giant monsters that makes people's ability to use functional logic? Restore. Is that why you build Mechagodzilla? Keep going.
Oh, there's a chip on the back of its head. Did you see that? Mind control.
Who, Kurt Russell?
No. Where are you then? How far into it are you?
I'm 33 minutes and 10 seconds right now.
You're ahead of me. You didn't notice that little Titan has. They are. You're ahead of me.
Oh, there's a Titan with a chip?
Yeah. Well, the little Titan, baby Titan.
Oh, I see. I guess I just didn't see the chip on the back of his head.
It's a very primeval season 3 thing to do.
Why does she call her Cora again? Is that her familial name?
lines there. Oh, look at the background. Oh, I'll tell you what, we'll get some really expensive 3D printers and just stick them in the background and make it look like they're important.
I mean,
behind
actually,
the arms.
Yeah,
they are
exactly.
literally 3D printers. Look at them. They're resin printers.
I mean, it could be their room where they print stuff. You know, I guess in a.
But obviously, it's a biological research lab, right?
Touche. There is biological 3D printing now, though, right? Can't you 3D print like certain types of food and?
Yeah, but it's a
3D
food-based
print like organs and stuff.
Yeah, kind of. It's not as good as cloning organs and stuff like that, though.
Right.
3D printing stuff like splints and I suppose stuff like bone replacements. Like they can 3D print them out of stainless steel, can't they? Or surgical steel, I think they could use, didn't they?
All right. There you go.
But why they would have 3D printers in a bloody... Especially ones that you recognise that are resin printers, there's nothing else it can print with. It's resin. If it was a normal 3D printer with the X and Y axes, then yeah, it could be a metal 3D printer. But
yeah, but without the Y.
Yeah. Those models of 3D printers, they're not cheap. I've looked at them. I've seen them before.
Let the monsters out.
Mm.
Actually, like, really nothing has gone wrong just yet in this episode. It's pretty smooth.
Yeah.
It's kind of, if I'm being honest, it's a little boring.
We haven't really had a flashback since the beginning.
Yeah, we had a good
The
chunk
opening
of the
sequence.
episode, but it wasn't much of a
Yeah.
flashback per se.
Yeah. So when you hit it, make it even angrier.
Yep.
Oh, look, not going to question that. It's been a biocontainment breach in a cybernetic bloody research facility.
You know, well, it's not like they should, keep those things a little bit more locked up than they were anyway. Like, yeah.
Well, is this what they think happened at Elon Musk's lab? When he created the Neuralink.
Yeah.
They just had loads of data, loads of animals and implanted the chips. Yeah. They stripped it. Reverse engineering.
There you go.
Oh, come on. That a fleet that size would not be in port. Ever.
Oh, yeah. What? No.
No. An entire carrier group? No. The ships will be stationed at different ports along the coast as well.
Yes.
Pacific Fleet is the Pacific Fleet. It's every single naval vessel in the fleet in the Pacific, right? It's one big fleet.
The way they made it sound, yeah.
Hmm.
Or maybe not every single one, but it would be the at least main body of ships.
Hmm. That's a huge carrier fleet as well. Getting in on it, yeah. Shut down the Apex.
Oh,
Open them up.
TX is Titan X. I saw TX and I immediately go to Texas. I I was really confused. I was like, is Texas one of the ships in the Pacific Fleet or something? What's going on?
It's a whale.
Big what?
See, I knew it from the beginning because Titan X is outside San Francisco Bay already. Has been from the beginning.
Oh god, it is a whale. I just got to that. No, it's totally not a whale.
Director. That's why they had him alert them for an evacuation. It's not a false alarm.
What was going trying to find Kate Hope at this point? Nothing.
I mean, that's what he just said, wasn't it? He literally just said, I should have been going to find Kate.
Yeah, but what would he have done after that?
Oh, that looks familiar.
Right, a bunch of ice.
That looks familiar.
Oh, they're at Bill Randa.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, see that. Are they trying to suggest that Apex has been following them the whole time, or Bill Randa was in bed with Apex? Oh look, there's the letter.
He started Apex.
Maybe. Apex stuff.
Oh. Apex stuff. Yeah, never comes back. I can't tell if he actually plans to just leave the kid or if he wants to come back.
But we're seeing flashbacks to the beginning of the episode, following the path. So you went back to that village?
It kind of almost looked like it. Oh, well. Uh-oh. You got iPhones. Take pictures.
I like the fact that he managed to get a couple of crates to put the stuff in whilst he was carrying it.
And then you'll walk out the front door to a van.
Oh look, it's Kate. Just happens to be there waiting. Yeah, no sand in her hair this time.
It actually is. Wow. I was hoping you were joking.
She obviously had a shower since. No, you're not.
Yeah, no, you're not. There you go. How?
Oh, she recognizes it. And he's reading it.
Oh, wow.
I can't remember what was in that letter. I don't think we saw her actually writing it, so we don't know what was in it. I'm wondering if she was planning on leaving Bill, for sure.
Oh, wow. Well, if there's anything in that letter that we were not aware of, we shall be aware of it by the time of this next episode. Wowzers!
Not as dramatic as the previous episodes have been.
No, it was not. It was a bit slower. It was
but I wouldn't say it's filler. I'd say this is important information that we need.
I didn't... That episode where it was 45 minutes, I think it could have been about 30 minutes or 35 minutes. They did not need to do that heist.
No.
As drawn out.
I think that's just them trying to be Mission Impossible.
I think it's them trying to pad out their runtime. Like, actually, though. I think it's legitimately them saying, well, we need to probably extend the sequence a bit, because once it's edited down, how much we can...
Well, yeah, because it does seem that for at least these last 3 episodes have been exactly 46 minutes. The first episode was 55.
Episode 5, Furusato, that comes out the 27th, 1 week from today. In Santa Soledad, Titan X becomes a target for Apex, forcing Shaw and the Randas to infiltrate the covert experiment. Which it is. I'll give you one guess. How long?
46 minutes?
44. Close.
44. Yeah. Oh, so it's getting shorter. So maybe it's a few million less budget.
There we go. That makes sense. The equivalent of the final 2 minutes is
That's a lot of CGI for an episode that doesn't need so much CGI.
It is. Yeah, honestly, that episode should have only cost... It should have cost half as much as the other episodes.
I mean, that stuff with the Pacific, with the carrier group coming out of the San Francisco Bay, I don't think they needed to have that on the screen for us. I mean, they could have had that on a television in the background. I think that would have fit a lot more, especially considering the fact that a carrier group is not that big, and the entire Pacific Fleet is not stationed at San Francisco. Otherwise, what's the point in having a Pacific Fleet? It's spread around for a reason, so you can't lose. So, I mean, if it's all stationed at one fleet, then think back to Pearl Harbor when the Pacific Fleet was stationed at Pearl Harbor. Every single battleship was stationed at Pearl Harbor. What happened? They all got destroyed. So the Navy doesn't do that. They don't leave the ships in one place anymore.
That they do not.
It'll be all down the coastline of the United States. It's Pacific as well, so that would include the fleet from the any ship stationed at Hawaii. So,
would you? I actually think that was. I do actually. I think I like the episode. But
I like it.
The thought that I'm struggling to get out. I think this is the second most boring heist I've ever seen in my life. The most boring heist was obviously the Book of Boba Fett going 2 miles an hour on some Vespas, but this is number 2, I think. Or it was just... unnecessarily slow. They got a lot of good info out there, but the info could have been done 30, 35 minutes. And I don't necessarily want the episodes to be shorter, but I don't want them to be fluffed up either.
But I mean, what you said, episode 5, which is pretty much the mid, one of them is pretty much the middle. So middle two.
The thumbnail for the episode has Kate standing directly in front of a glowing Titan X, so I'm assuming we're gonna get some stuff.
The thing is, I hate the fact that from the start, before the show started, it had her credited for like 2 episodes, and now IMDb seem to have changed their system. So as they air, they put them in the credit, put them on they update it on the system. And so it was better when you did it before because we knew what to expect.
Well, I kind of like it better now.
Because it's like, I was thinking, well, how's she going to die? I mean, seriously, how's she going to die? Is she going to get arrested and, stuff like that? For those 2 episodes, I was just like, is she going to get arrested and sent to prison for the rest of her life? Because she did essentially bring a new Titan into the world. So, it's her fault.
How many millions of deaths or thousands of deaths or tens of thousands of deaths will be on her hands solely? She's the only one that pressed that button. And then the second she does it, she doesn't even necessarily regret it. She just kind of is like, well, I don't know how to feel about it, and then just leaves Lee Shaw, Kurt Russell, who is the person that she specifically saved.
The funny thing is, she literally comes back to them in this episode and said that I'm sorry, I just had a few things to work out, essentially. But it's like she's not apologizing for bringing the Titan.
Yeah,
she's not apologizing for that.
All so, she's done in the last episode was grapple with the fact that she brought the Titan.
Yeah,
that was it.
Yeah, it's almost like it's a poor hero's journey type deal that she had to deal with all the stuff that she had done. So that's a hero's journey.
I don't know if the writers know what to do with that.
No.
I don't know if the writers know what to do with most of the characters, if I'm being honest.
No.
Who writes the show?
The thing is, I'm wondering if they're being careful with the modern day situation. I wonder if they're trying to be careful because they know they pushed the line in season 1 with the with all that stuff.
Well, they have a good crew. But
so I'm thinking I think season 1 they got a little bit close to that line that, and I think Apple came to them and said, "Look, we don't want to toe the line. We want to move away from it a bit. Keep it near it, but just don't push the line. Just stay within it. That sort of thing." Because I think a lot of people talked about all the Kate and May stuff, didn't they? But did you really need it? Not really.
Oh, Chris Black, Monarch. I'm trying to see what else the guys that are showrunners have done. Okay,
I think if I remember rightly, before season 1 came out, I think I looked back to see, who the creators were to get an idea of what from the stuff that they've done in the past. I think a lot of the stuff in their list is actually why I kept saying it's going to be a good show. And I was always looking forward to it.
Yeah, because here, his upcoming credits are, of course, Monarch Season 2 and a Lee Shaw spinoff series. Oh, wow. They're actually going forward with that. He did 9 episodes of Severance.
I don't think, wouldn't it have been better if they went with a Bill
Randa
spinoff rather than a Shaw spinoff?
You would think so, because Shaw gets plenty of story to be told in the TV series.
But I have a funny feeling that they want to keep hold of Wyatt as much as possible.
I could see that. I could see that. Good, that's a little bit more visible for everybody. Yeah, he did Outcast. Did one season of Mad Men. Did the Ugly Betty show. Also did the Outcast show, the new one. He did 70 episodes of Enterprise, Star Trek Enterprise, and he did produce Sliders. I think those are probably his big ones, huh?
Most recognized in sci-fi, I reckon.
He also did Desperate Housewives, so that's that tells you what you need to know.
Yeah, but then again, he did do some Cleopatra 2525. It wasn't particularly a good show.
I don't know what that is, and it doesn't sound like it's all that great of a show either. And
was it Da Vinci's Demons? That was the sequel to Da Vinci's Code, I think, wasn't it? Da Vinci's,
this is Matt Fraction, the other co-creator, and of course he's got Casanova and Sex Criminals, and I guess the rest.
Not only that, wasn't Hawkeye? He had a Hawkeye one as well, didn't he?
Hawkeye, My Life as a Weapon.
Yeah.
It was a comic, and he's uncredited for it as well. Interesting.
Thor,
Marvel TLDR,
Iron Man 2 video game.
So this is really his first legit project. I mean, the video game's a legit project, of course, but in the film world per se. Okay, it does say he was a miniseries consulting producer for the actual Hawkeye show as well.
Yeah.
So that was really his first project.
Well, he did work on Iron Man 2, though, didn't he? But, I mean, it's not Iron Man 1, is it?
That's true. But that was just for the video game, wasn't it?
Most likely, but a lot of time if they're involved in a video game, they tend to have been at some point involved with the movie or show based on it.
Yeah. Well, hey, howdy.
Hey, Monk.
Yeah, that intrigues me. I am intrigued at the. I'm surprised they get the. Cool. I'm happy for them. Very happy for them. They do bring us a decent show. The only people that I'm more surprised that have gotten the budget for a show that they've gotten and the type of show they've gotten was Rings of Power and JD McKay or JD Payne and Patrick McKay or whatever the I guess showrunners' names are there. No. We're out.
No. We've seen it.
It
was
finished. It was all right.
It was okay. Yeah, there were some questionable things, but yeah,
it was all necessary and good information, but maybe not. The first half of it was a. Why would he go back to the Death Cult?
I would assume that they're not there anymore. I would assume that when he went back, they weren't there.
Yeah,
I mean, you're talking. It's years from that point, and I reckon that I don't think they're there anymore. Because that village, when he was walking back to it, it looked empty. Didn't look like there was anything there, except for the buildings. So,
and if anything, well, hey, we haven't seen Lee and Keiko since then, anyway. So, for all Bill Randon knows, they're dead, and the Titan got them, and the villagers, if they are still there, are just going to tell them, well, they died. If you stay any longer, there's a good chance you would too. So you might want to leave. He puts it back down on his map, knows that the Titan shows up there. He got confirmation from there that he does. Even if they won't say it, he knows that, hey, they died from the Titans. Like, that's what they were going there looking for. He can write that down on a map. So
yeah,
that part makes a little bit of sense to me. The heist, I feel like, in the first half of the episode, where it's a 45-minute episode, Could have been 30, 35. Yeah. A couple minutes off for credits and on either end things.
Yeah.
It just it was convoluted without being convoluted, if that makes sense. Like it didn't feel like so much is happening all at once that it's just overwhelming. But there's just a lot to keep up with, and I don't know if any of them were interesting enough to be like, I really remember that going into the next week. You know, it's gonna. I might have to rewatch this again tomorrow before we talk about it on Saturday, just to have more to talk about. Can we have James Spader cast in this? Kurt Russell could have had his Daniel Jackson back. I mean, honestly, James Spader would be perfect for this type of thing. Like, he would be a really good Monarch or Apex like leader.
You know what? I think Daniel Shanks would do pretty well in this. So you understand what I mean? You'd have to watch the last episode, the most recent Stargate Outpost, or look for it in the shorts, which you eventually will be there.
I'll never live that one down. That was. I didn't even realize it too. I just kept going with it, and in the middle, y'all were like, "What'd you say?" Oops. We need a Monarch and Stargate crossover. I don't know.
No crossovers for this.
We were talking about all the warriors of Stargate and everything in that episode, and I totally was talking about Michael Shanks, and I called him Daniel Shanks, and just kept talking. And about halfway through the sentence, Melvin and Sarah just looked at me and just went, "You know what you just said, right?" I was like, "What?"
Yeah, we were laughing our heads off.
Daniel
we were
Shanks?
both laughing our heads off. We were laughing like crazy. It was funny.
Oh god!
Especially when you were thinking that the conversation, it was like we were really talking about it, and then all of a sudden that happened. Oh yeah, it's Daniel Shanks. Oh yeah,
a duck flew by. A couple ducks flew by. God, it was bad. I had about 4 hours of sleep, and the delirium had set in at that point. I was delirious. There was not one blunder name. I think there was about a dozen blunder names that episode.
Yeah, but that was only us. That's only me and Sarah taking the piss out of you saying Daniel Shanks.
Yeah, but afterwards, my brain just stopped working, and I couldn't get any name right if I tried. I called Ben Browder, Crichton, Cameron Browder. I said a bunch of different things. It was
at least no one said Richard Dean O'Neill,
which is going to be a new character in the new Stargate show. Actually,
oh yeah.
Surprise, surprise. Well, of course, you start chronologically with the temporal war prior to it, of course, and go into Discovery after that. Only the first 2 seasons, of course, and then the original series, or the pilot thing, and then the original series, then the animated series.
Completely the wrong order. It's completely the wrong order.
I have it written down somewhere. I don't know it too well off the top of my head, but I know there's a general vicinity there. But I could just skip all of Star Trek and only watch Section 31.
No, you couldn't. Section 31 is crap.
I thought it was the best Star Trek they ever made.
You can always start from scratch and start from, watch Cage, then TOS. Do it the way it's supposed to be done.
Well, okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do Cage, then TOS, whenever it comes to it. When it comes to it.
Should have started with them.
I'm going to actually restart the Star Trek watch parties and only watch the Lucille Ball episodes. That's it. That's all. Just end right after that. Really? Was never a big DS9 fan. Greg and Sarah would be kerfuzzled.
Babylon 5 was out about the same time, and they admitted to copying the concept from Babylon 5 to make DS9. The only problem is DS9 they were already looking for a new Star Trek show.
And they had the budget, they had the manpower.
Yeah, they had the studios, they have the sets. They had sound stages. If Jay's
but
watching.
People say they really like Cisco, right? Isn't that the captain for that one?
Well, for most of it, he's a commander. But then there you go.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, is it a prison or what is it again?
Space station.
It's just a space station. Cool.
Yeah. Well, it's technically it's a trade station, a former mining station, but a processing station. So but it became a trade station. That all comes out at the beginning anyway. That's why it's not so cool. But
Cisco is good, but when you start porting over regulars, you are reaching. Oh, I see.
O'Brien. This is the problem with someone that hasn't watched it because O'Brien moved over to DS9. So did Worf. But Worf, I think Worf was season 2. I think Worf moved over to DS9 season 2, which about coincides with the final season of the Next Generation.
Oh, so there was crossover.
Well, yeah, there was a crossover between the final seasons of The Next Generation, DS9, and Voyager. Those three sort of overlap.
Okay. Voyager, TNG, DS9.
I think Voyager starts before the Dominion War.
Okay, so those three all kind of correlate. Okay, all right. That makes sense. Well, I think we should do one thing before we jump out of here because we are about not hour and a half, but nearing our hour and a half typical runtime there.
Yeah.
Saturday. I don't know if I'm being 100% realistic and honest. I don't know if there's enough to talk about this episode for a full hour and a half.
Well, I just basically. I think we should do something for the midway. So after we've watched episode 5, maybe on the Saturday after that. So next Saturday instead of this Saturday, have like a mid-season because we are between the two. We will be in the middle of the season then. Then we can go into more depth, and maybe we can watch the episodes again and think of stuff to say, and go into more detail.
Well, because I was thinking, because I still like having Saturday for an actual Creatures and Cryptids podcast day where we aren't just watch partying and we can actually discuss some cool stuff.
Yeah.
What if we were to specifically dissect Godzilla from the Legendary movies, or Kong from the Legendary movies? And, just pick a cool creature and just talk about it. And come back for the watch parties as they happen. And after the 5th episode,
this is the problem. Godzilla is king of the monsters, so no matter which monster from the MonsterVerse you choose, we're always going to be talking about Godzilla in that conversation.
Okay.
Because he beats all of them at a certain point. So even whether you're looking at Legendary or Classic.
So should we start with Godzilla or not do Godzilla and just talk about everybody else because we're going to have so much Godzilla discussion?
Well, I think we're always going to have a Godzilla movie coming out, whether it's being made or being released. Because I think the next one's slated for early next year, isn't it?
I mean, we've got one this year, one next year. Yeah.
So I think we've got the Godzilla minus zero this year, isn't it? That's coming. Yes. So we'll probably do one for that, and then we'll probably do one for the 2027 movie, Supernova.
Yes.
So, I mean, we're going to be talking about Godzilla like crazy because he is the ultimate creature encrypted.
How far back are you going outside of the MonsterVerse to the original Godzilla films? Well, right now we're just talking.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Would you be interested in doing something for the original Godzilla films? That's a good question.
Well, you know what? While we're right here having a little bit of a mini town hall, I was gonna pitch it to you after the stream. Similar in a way where I'm doing the Star Trek watch parties and Farscape watch parties we're doing for Patreon. Maybe another fun YouTube member stream if you would be down. We could watch all of the we could essentially do a YouTube member Creature and Cryptids watch party as well, and talk about the different things that or watch the things that I guess we're talking about outside of just the watch parties for the correlative shows on air. Like we can go back and watch all the MonsterVerse movies, or because we know Toho -1 or -0 is coming this year, we could take the time to watch all
what about
the
if we keep what if we keep within the MonsterVerse, and instead of talking about Godzilla and any of the monsters in those films, because obviously we're going to be talking about it at some point. I mean, there are films coming out, but there are films that are not. There are some monsters in the MonsterVerse that never actually cross over, but they are made by essentially the same people. So maybe if we do something like Gamera as opposed to Godzilla, made by the same production team as the original Godzillas. Only they literally had to leave to be able to make Gamera. Otherwise, because it was like you got two monsters that eventually became heroes and protectors of the world. So Gamera is a guardian of the planet. So he's a guardian of the Earth. So maybe slip away from Godzilla whilst we've got Monarch, and move on to sort of the side characters based on similar arcs, essentially.
Okay.
I think for the Gamera films, I think you can easily find a classic Gamera dubbed version. Whereas the original Godzilla films, it can be quite difficult unless you buy them. So, I mean, I'm not. Yeah. I mean, even if it comes down to having to watch, say, the animated Gamera show on Netflix or something, I think it's on Netflix, something like that. Because I mean, I don't think it'd be worth asking the audience to watch an old film from the 50s that's grainy, black and white, and not even in English. I mean, I don't think.
Well, sure.
You want Biollante? Biollante, interesting. One of the ones you can't get an English dub for, or it's hard to get an English dub for. So this is the problem with the classics. Is I don't know whether they're on Amazon, and they are definitely not on Apple. But I don't know where you would be able to stream them. I mean, I could watch the original Godzilla films easy, regardless of not understanding Criterion Channel.
Okay. I might try to just watch and see. Is it just 1954 Godzilla? Yeah, this is gonna have every Godzilla showing, and Ghost Rider. Okay, well, yeah, we'll talk about that. Yeah, Criterion's gonna be handy. Criterion and like Tubi and things like that as well will be very handy.
Yeah.
I see because I'm thinking we don't do watch parties outside of new shows, that are going on. But if we do a watch, we don't do
maybe do episodes where we watch them and then talk about them like on a Saturday or something. We'll do that sort of thing. So I mean, we're not gonna. The idea of having doing a watch party for films specifically as old as these. I mean, I would love to watch them on live, but there's no need.
Exactly.
Especially with the availability of it. So maybe just doing a live conversation about the films rather than watching them beforehand might be best.
Well, we'll probably end up watching it beforehand anyway, so that's kind of where I was thinking. If we were to do the watch parties for all of those, because the regular weekly discussions for Creatures and Cryptids, those are all great, just monsters to keep going and stuff.
Yeah.
And it would be fun to do. I like my chronological stuff. It'd be fun to do Toho Godzilla in chronological order and whatever ends up leading up to.
Yeah,
Godzilla.
but don't forget, it's not just Toho. There are other companies that were different creators. Toho has the rights, but there are different creators involved at certain points.
Sure.
We
do the different eras, I guess. It might even be fun to do the oldest Godzilla up to the newest. Up to the legendary stuff. And if we were to go ahead and need to be watching those to discuss on a Creature and the Cryptids, it might be fun to just do instead of do a full watch party and try to go on that, because that's not going to do well view wise necessarily, and it's not going to be as entertaining for necessarily us or the audience, because we're just going to be watching something for the first time, which could be fun.
With the classic Godzillas from 1954 to 1975, it's called the Showa era.
Yeah, cool.
He's like the original creator, and then it goes on after that to I don't remember his name, Heisei era, which is a different. I think it's like a different production team or different team, which is annoying, but they are good. They do stick to essentially but there's 3 different eras, and that's before we get to Legendary and the newer -1 movies.
Okay, well then we'll pick the eras. That might be fun to do then. If for the watch parties, we would do that only for YouTube members and really make it low barrier of entry. Hey, if you're a YouTube member, this is a benefit for you for SciTrek. Joining Quest RRC and SciTrek on this kind of venture, yada yada. And we can discuss the actuality of the creatures in the films on Creatures and Cryptids and have full podcast discussions about that. Yeah. And use the watch party feature as a added benefit for members, and still, hey, we're all gonna have to take the time to watch this anyway. Might as well just coordinate a little bit and give everybody a little bit of a extra piece of pie. I like pie. I like a little whipped cream.
Who doesn't like pie?
Give me some good meringue on there, and life is good. Life is good. All that being said, though, we are an hour and a half into this puppy.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, pie is good, especially when you're trying to find the certain part of the circumference of a circle.
No pumpkin pie?
Hey. I don't even like it when people say a pizza is a pie, because pizza is not a pie. It's just a
pizza
pasta
pie.
that hasn't been shut yet.
It's a different type of pie, huh? It's like a shepherd's pie. That's a different type of pie.
Well, here's the funny thing. A lot of pies, pies have a topping. They have like a top. They don't have just a topping. They have a filling and a top. A pizza
so a
just
calzone
has a topping. Calzone is like a pasta. It's just a pasty with pizza stuff in it.
It's just,
people probably hate me for saying that. Hey, don't argue with me. If you want to know why I'm saying that a pizza is just a pasty that hasn't been shut yet, watch Al Murray. He'll explain it.
Proper British meat pie. Those things are honestly, y'all's food's not the best in the world. Y'all got some decent things stacked on from a lot of different people.
Okay, let me ask you this: how much British food have you actually eaten?
A good chunk. I go to an Irish bar and a British pub right down the street from me, like literally 3 minutes right there. And they're from.
So you go to an Irish bar and a British pub that makes food with stuff sourced in the US.
Sure, but hey, there's an Irishman running it, an Irish family, and then across the street is.
Oh yeah. So if they're a British place where you can get British food, what do they serve? Do they serve black pudding?
At the British one, yeah. I haven't tried to.
Well, I don't understand how, because it's banned in America, isn't it? Because you guys like to call it blood pudding or blood sausage.
Oh, blood pudding! I've tried blood pudding in Africa, at least.
That's different.
Yeah, that was probably more blood.
Because isn't haggis even banned in the US because you think that we still use sheep stomachs?
I don't think haggis is banned. I think haggis is banned in some spots. But fish and chips is my go-to. But I love me some of y'all's pies. I love y'all's pies.
Yeah, but are they fish and chips or are they fish and fries? There's a difference.
You just call fries chips, don't you?
Yeah, we call chips because they are chips. But you call you call chips. Well, what you call chips, we call crisps.
Yeah.
Just like a cookie is a cookie. It is a type of biscuit. It is not every biscuit.
I think there's so little to do on that dreary island that semantics is about the only thing left for the entire populace of the UK to play around with at this point. It's just a digestive biscuit. I'm going to say that to Jay.
Don't mock digestive biscuits. They are awesome, especially when you dunk them in coffee.
The best digestive food that I should never have been told was actually a digestive food, and it is, like, as long as you get the better versions of it, because you can eat crappy ice cream all day. Ben & Jerry's not a digestive food, but you get some gelato or like a little frozen yogurt or something like that, or even just like well-made homemade ice cream and just like some good old vanilla ice cream. It's crack, and it's healthy. It's not healthy, but it helps you digest.
Digestive biscuit is not a digestive food. It is a type of biscuit.
Oh, what?
It is a type of cookie in your terms. Because you know how you anything sweet. Because it's sweet, you would probably call it a cookie. Because a biscuit to you is not what we call a biscuit. See, digestive is a type of biscuit.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess I've eaten these in Africa as well. I just didn't think about it.
Well, I thought Oreos were a type of cookie, but we call them a sandwich biscuit over here. If we could, the labeling for Oreos over here still does it as a cookie.
Now,
it's an American import.
That's what I call a biscuit.
That's a scone or a scone.
No, it's not a scone because it melts in your mouth and it doesn't break a tooth.
Nor does a scone if it's. Scones are meant to be eaten fresh. You don't eat them the next day. Basically, a scone is a soft rock cake.
Rock. Specifically the word rock.
Do you know what a rock cake is? It's basically a scone that's which is harder. It has a harder outside. It has a crispier shell.
I'm just telling you, you get some good old white gravy and...
That's a bloody scone.
Yeah, I'm with you. British cookies are just shortbread.
No, they're not. Shortbread is shortbread. It's a different type of biscuit. It's a different type of pastry, actually.
Yeah. See, this is what I meant about the semantics.
Well, it's not that. It's a lot of it is down to definitions. I mean, in America, your definitions for certain things that you imported from the UK, like your biscuit, which is actually a scone. I can't explain Marmite. Ask the Australians to explain Vegemite. They might be able to help you out with that.
I don't know.
Basically the same things, only Vegemite is a bit browner Marmite is black.
They both. I know a few folks, just to bring it up again, from Africa that love Marmite.
Tell me this. Explain buffalo wings, because as far as I'm aware, buffalo do not have wings.
It's a buffalo sauce. It's a buffalo chicken sauce that's put on chicken wings.
Yeah, I know. But it's like it's one of those things. It's one of the things that people always talk about, isn't it? It's like a buffalo wings.
Not really.
Wings, but buffalo sauce on chicken wings is, you know,
because that one's less semantics, just because people get it confused because of Buffalo Wild Wings. If it weren't for one company, people wouldn't get it confused. That's the only thing. So that one's a little easier to explain.
Yeah.
But beans on toast. I love beans.
What's wrong with beans on toast?
I love toast. But I also like my digestive tract, and I don't want to ever put beans on toast ever. I care about my body enough not to eat beans on toast.
I prefer beans on fried bread, which is obviously fried toast, because it's fried instead of dry toast. So it's always fry it in butter, because in my views it's a lot better. It's actually healthier in butter than it is in fucking oil, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
And it tastes a lot better. Just like when you have a full English breakfast, the mushrooms and the onions have to be fried in butter, not oil. Butter.
Yeah, I'm sticking with a taquito. Or a breakfast taco.
Whenever you come to the UK, you make sure you go somewhere, ask someone if they know a good place to get a full English, and have a full English with black pudding. You'll love it.
I would enjoy it. But a better
HP sauce.
Or
if you go to a place and they say, would you like to, what sauce would you like with that? Always ask for brown sauce or HP.
HP?
HP is a brand of brown sauce. It's the most popular.
Yeah,
HP sauce. It comes in two flavors. One's sweet. Yeah, that's the stuff. HP brown sauce.
A unique blend of savory, tangy, and sweet with a spicy kick.
There are two types. There's a sweeter one and there's a normal one. But when you have sausages or bacon, HP is pretty much the thing to have with it.
HP.
The green one is the fruity one, which is the sweet version.
Okay, but most seem to be the brown.
Well, they're both brown. It's just one's a little bit more reddish brown.
Hey, I'd love full English breakfast, but it's gonna be an American breakfast. There's too much. There's too much goodness on there. The English breakfast.
Think about it this way.
Flavors, but it's only 3 or 4 flavors.
A full English breakfast is not just a traditional thing. It is literally how a hard-working man used to start their day. A full English fried breakfast with black pudding and everything. You get all you need for the day, and basically, it's meant to and does give you the energy until lunch. It's what it's designed to do, to keep you going until lunch, and it does.
Yeah, those biscuits I showed you earlier do the same thing. People did a lot more.
But what, the scones?
No, the real biscuits that I showed earlier.
The scones, the scones.
Those things.
The difference is, the things that you call biscuits, the things that you call biscuits, we have different types. We have the normal scone, which is a plain butter scone. Yeah. Well, it's technically a scone is a butter scone. Yeah, mashed potato. Gotta have mashed potato. Right, so you get butter scone. You can get a cherry scone.
I'll just raise you to the simplicity of.
No, listen, you can get a cherry scone which has cherries in it, and you can get a fruit scone which has raisins in it.
Sure, and biscuits are similar. They're not the same thing though, but you can totally make them more.
They're exactly
savory,
the same thing.
Or you can make them more
the same
honey
thing.
or jelly or jam or whatever you want on them. So
exactly the same thing you do with scones.
I'll raise you the same points you made about the English breakfast. Sure, there's hardworking people in England that got them through the entire day, but also when I think about a full American breakfast, I'm thinking about like a cowboy in Wyoming or a cowboy in Texas or a cowboy coming in from Tennessee, and if we're really thinking about this traditionality of the amount of work someone puts in a day and the environments they put it in, that American breakfast puts you through a lot harder of environments and a lot harder of work for a longer period of time, and it's just as rewarding, if not more rewarding, with better flavor.
How much of an American breakfast is fried?
None of it.
Yes, Monk. No, Monk. The full English does not have pancakes. In fact, it's not traditionally supposed to have hash browns either.
Viva America.
Hash browns. You see, hash browns were brought in after World War II. It was like an American import. So it's not a traditional full English breakfast addition. Same with waffles, they're not traditional either. Fried egg on top of a slice of fried bread, baked beans, bacon, sausages, and mushrooms, all fried. You can fry them all in the same pan. Not all together, but you can put them all in the same pan. You get the extra flavour. Bit of HP sauce. Some people like to put ketchup on. I like to drizzle a little bit of ketchup over the egg, and then HP over the sausages and bacon. But that's what I prefer. A couple of slices of black pudding. Perfect.
That sounds delicious. It sounds delightful.
Yes. All fried in butter, except for the beans, obviously.
But I'm taking the American breakfast 10 times out of 10. Maybe not 10 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10. I'll give you that. But hey, really, no root beer?
We do have root beer. It's just not very common, not very popular. But I've had root beer before.
I wish I've been talking about it for the last year, and I've been trying to find a way to make it work, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make it out to Edinburgh Fringe during the summer. I'd love to.
Yeah, man, root beer is hard to find. That's the thing.
What? How so?
Well, it's hard to find because it's not a popular drink over here.
Oh, interesting.
But it is around. We do have it. It's, like I said, it's hard to find. Not many places stock it.
That makes sense. And you don't put ice in your drinks. Yeah, that I found is very just American.
Oh, we do put ice in our drinks.
If you haven't seen the majority of this, I ran out of water and I've been chewing ice for half this freaking stream.
I got water here and I had ice in it at the beginning, so.
But do you have ice in Chick-fil-A ice to go grab it all? We have a couple funny. I'm sure y'all have Sonic or Chick-fil-A, one or the other. And if you don't, I guess y'all are vaguely familiar with either one of them. Chick-fil-A.
I mean, have you never heard of Lipton iced tea before?
Oh yeah,
it's tea with ice in it. So we do put ice in our drinks. That's usually a lemon tea though. So usually a summer thing.
1 cube. God, you're making me think about just eating food outside the country. I want to go back to Spain and just eat a bunch of freaking croquetas. Oh, give me some croquetas every day, man.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're an hour and 42 in here. Now I'm hungry.
Well, it's 2:42 for me here in the UK.
Do we want to come back Saturday?
In the UK, we love German food. We love bratwurst and frankfurters.
I was just watching videos today. There's a little, I guess, competition going, and there's not.
What's the other sausage I used to like? There was another sausage. There was a spicy sausage from Germany that I used to like. I can't remember what it was called.
There's
you can't find it all the time. You can find it in certain places, but it's not often. It's not bratwurst. They're quite common. You can get them at a supermarket. It's not frankfurters. You get them anywhere. You can get them in a you can get a frankfurter in a jar that's got an American flag on it. Frankfurters are German, not American. Americans just call them hot dogs. Was it a liverwurst? No. Remember. Let me Google it.
You said it was a bratwurst, but spicy. Was it just called a hot wurst?
No. There are multiple types. I can't remember which one it is. It might have been the rice
French fries in France.
There are multiples.
France.
Yeah, because they have a currywurst, which is one of the spicier sausages. That's something that I reckon if you would have would be quite popular, the currywurst in the US if you have them.
I haven't heard of that, but I've got a Indian restaurant right next to us, and I don't know. I got a grocery store that has bratwurst.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be there because it's a German sausage.
I will grab a bratwurst and put curry on top of it, or I will grab one of those food injectors and inject the curry inside of the bratwurst.
Yeah.
I might be getting back into the. I can't even speak. Wow. I might be getting delirious again. British curries can be intense.
Oh, Vindaloo, mate. Vindaloo.
Oh, there's what episode is it? This is a
I mean, think about it this way. Why did the British Empire invade India? It was for the spices.
Yeah.
That was literally it. We wanted the spices, and we did. Nah, it's not all the way. Don't remind us.
If I can suggest one show for y'all,
I'd be concerned about reminding your other end, not stomach. I'd say the other part.
Y'all should watch the episode The Banquet of season 4 of Plebs, Plebs on Amazon Prime. It's a quick show. I've never ran through a show faster. It's a dumb, funny show. It's English. It's Britannia being invaded and taken over by the Roman Empire, but we're in Rome, in the Roman Empire after all that's already happened. So it's British folks living in Rome, essentially. And I was trying not to mention that part. There's a great episode about curry, season 4, called The Banquet. Check it out. You can jump in and watch that show at any point, anytime. It's excellent. Well, okay. Tomorrow, we're back with Pluribus on the Radical Wasteland podcast. Saturday, we got to figure out exactly what we're going to do here. So we will let folks know if this coming Saturday, there will be a podcast or not. We'll try.
I would say keep an eye on what's going on tomorrow. Saturday. You'll find out. But to be honest, I think that waiting until next Saturday might be better because it's a mid-season.
I agree. And
maybe we'll figure out something for tomorrow, but it might not. I think maybe not Monarch related.
Yes, that'd be fun. And I saw it in IMAX too at the Chinese theater, and it was just you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it so much. It might be one of my favorite films of all time.
I might not be able to see it until next week because it might be sold out here, I think.
I'm so excited for you. You're gonna love it. You're just gonna eat it up. It's so good. It's so good. Just thinking about it makes me happy. It's excellent. Read the book. I am hyped. I almost ended up reading the book beforehand. I've had the audiobook for a long time, and I just meant to play it while I'm at the gym or whatever, but I've heard so many people say that they start the audiobook or start reading it and then they don't stop until they're finished, and it's just one of those type of books, and I want to dedicate like a day or two, you know?
So Monk, how many times do you think we're going to say we're going to end here today? Because
Okay. Well, if this is the case, we're moving. We're moving.
I'm just saying. I'm fine to carry on. I don't mind.
Well, Friday, tomorrow, finishing up about Pluribus. Saturday, we'll let y'all know. We'll probably end up waiting a week, but we'll let you know. Sunday, Sci-Fi Sunday.
Well, I'm sure I can come up with something. We can come up with something for Saturday.
Yeah, I think so.
Not Monarch related, obviously.
So we'll keep y'all posted. It'll just be creature or even cryptid related. We can do all kinds of stuff right now. And there's always different kind of fun creatures and aliens and things happening in sci-fi, and we'll jump into that.
I think this was an appropriate shirt to wear today.
That it is. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
One of the ones I wear very rarely. I don't wear it that often. Mostly because I can't find it. I forgot where.
It's good looking though.
It was in.
After that, yeah, Sci-Fi Sundays. And you'll be on Sunday, huh? Or if you're available.
Possibly. I definitely want to talk about the Firefly stuff that's come out.
Yes, that is going to be a large
topic I'm looking forward to listening to everyone talk about, and maybe I'll say something myself that people will be surprised.
We shall see. You'll have a link one way or another. That being said, of course, Patreon next Monday, and we'll keep you posted on how the week's looking. We'll be back with SciTrek Maneuver on Wednesday, and we'll see you 1 week from today at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 1 a.m. I think I said that right. I'm just too many numbers at once. 1 a.m.
Well, it depends because obviously the clocks will change, but I think next week it will be 1 a.m. But I'm concerned that the following week it might be 2 a.m. instead.
Okay, because it's the very end of March.
The clocks change in the UK at that next weekend. So
okay.
So next week probably will be 1 a.m., but the week after that it might be later.
It could be 2 a.m. Okay. Well, shall keep y'all posted, as y'all know. This has been Creatures and Cryptids, your new favorite podcast of just doing a bunch of crazy stuff. It's a fun one, and we got a cool logo. It's nice. It's cool. Don't forget, we'll be back with Keiko and May in a week. We'll be back with old Shaw, both young and old, in a week. All that being said, stay cosmic, SciTrekkers. Before we jump out of here, this is the one last goodbye, because I didn't do it earlier. Y'all know where to check out Melvin.
For sure.
Quest RRC. And Quest G30, right?
Yep, Quest G30, yeah.
Sweet.
I'm waiting to hear back from a friend who wants to do a live series. So we'll see how that goes.
Sweet. That'd be cool. Well, y'all know where to check out Melvin. Y'all know where it will be. Rewind about 2 minutes to 5 minutes. It's a long outro. We're Lord of the Rings all the time around here. Again, all that being said, stay cosmic, SciTrekkers. We will see you tomorrow for some Pluribus. See you in the next video, and have a great rest of your evening. Adios.
Later, guys.